Little man.
Hey, listen, man. You know, actually, this is Cheeky Sport here with myself, Big J.
You with CheekySport, Ak.
Relegated, Jake.
Hella, he's gone.
One thing before we start, free little man. Out 22nd of March.
Lickle.
It's a free little man.
You know,
little man in sauce. And one other thing, big up the guy I met at Efra Tavern behind the bar. He spotted me. I was a bit drunk.
What did he say to you? What did he say to you?
He looked at me, started smiling, he went, Cheeky Sport podcast. I was like, yeah. And that was it. Yeah, it was a brilliant 2-second conversation, but big up to you.
Hey, Jack gives me so much jokes, bro. All right, guys, while we're actually recording this, it is still 2-0 to Manchester United.
It's going to end 2-0, it looks like.
In the 87th minute.
Looks like it's one of them games.
Do you guys reckon Arifa Balaga, do you reckon he's a dead?
Why didn't you call him Kepa?
Kepa, yeah, but do you guys think it's a good?
He can't even spell keeper correct. That says it.
Well, you know what?
He can't spell keeper.
You know what?
Correct.
Look, obviously, this week there's the NBA All Stars in it, North v South, and of course, a lot of people have been putting together North v South teams.
We've done this before.
No, but all I'm saying is that he's kind of unanimous that Kepa is the best keeper in the South. Apparently, yeah. I don't know if you agree. Yeah, best keeper in the South in the Premier League.
What's that based on? How big is transfer fees?
No, just who's the best? Is he the best out of all the clubs that play in the South?
He conceded 6 goals.
Is he the best keeper?
In one game.
Yeah, but so what?
He conceded 6 goals in one game.
Yeah.
There is no chance he's better than Lloris.
Better than Lloris,
bro. Lloris.
You're taking a miss.
I'm asking you a question.
Next.
Not even a question.
Next.
Huh?
Bro, we're talking about Kepa.
Next.
He's not better than Lloris.
Okay.
Even you would say.
You know he's not.
That's the thing.
I'm asking you the question.
You know. Yeah, but
I'm asking you the question.
No.
It isn't a question.
It's not a question.
No, bro.
It's a no from me.
So what you're rating Lloris like that, yeah?
No, yeah, he's just better. He's better.
So what's the order of the best keepers in the league?
Huh? I think De Gea's number 1.
Yeah.
I'd say Lloris is number 2.
What, better than Alisson?
Yeah.
Nah, you're
on his day, he's better than Alisson.
On his day, I hate that line. On his day.
What do you mean?
Does that mean?
I hate that line.
On his day.
I hate I hate that thing when on his day. I hate
on his day because it don't mean nothing. That's like saying
doesn't mean anything. He has to constantly catch every ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Every game.
But that's what you're saying, though. That's what you're saying by saying on his day.
Bro, we're just basically saying.
I'm saying overall, who do you rather sign right now? You rather sign Alisson?
No.
Than Lloris?
I wouldn't personally.
Are you being serious?
Bro, you're getting gassed.
You rate Alisson like that?
Like what? Yeah, like he's better than Lloris, yeah.
Bro, you do not...
What, so what? So you're going to put Lloris second? You're putting Lloris second in the league?
Wait, so is that the same guy that just kicked...
Actually, I know he's putting second.
Listen, is that the same Alisson that just kicked the ball to that Brighton player and they scored straight away?
What, so Lloris ain't made no mistake?
Oh, he doesn't.
Lloris don't make no mistakes.
Yeah.
Lloris makes no mistakes, then.
No, I'm not saying he does, but you're saying...
Bro, it's Lloris.
So wait. So that
you're going to say him over Edison?
Okay, let me say something.
Edison first.
So big mistakes don't care. On his day doesn't matter. What matters then? I don't get it.
Because
I don't get what matters. What's overall
across the
then?
season?
Tell me.
It's simple. Overall, across each game, who is better overall? That's it.
Listen, I'm not here to have...
Don't say on his day. On his day.
No,
what does that mean?
I'm not here to have a dead...
No, I'm just being clear. Don't say on his day.
Anyone cares about top 5 goalkeepers in the league.
They do, actually.
I can't believe you don't understand the term on his day.
No, I understand. I didn't say I don't understand it. I'm just saying it's a dumb term.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, sorry.
Move on.
I think you're a dumb term.
Move on.
How about that?
Hey, double tap the right bit. 20 seconds.
I just think it's a dumb term.
It is dumb term.
Sorry. I was talking about...
They skipped that because you double tapped.
I was talking about Kepa. The fact that the goal that
but why did you bring him up?
Because the second goal he conceded in the game that's happening right now.
So he's not got confidence. He's a kid.
He's short of...
They spent way too much money on him.
What?
They spent way too much money.
They did, yeah.
How can you replace...
But
I swear they spent more on him than they got for Courtois.
Oh, game over, by the way. Game over.
Game over. Hey, Hazard was stressed. Hey, you know Hazard, he's got his Louis luggage packed.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready to go.
Now,
he's ready to go.
He is ready.
He don't care now. Yeah, of course he wouldn't.
He's gone, bro.
Doesn't matter what Chelsea do now. They can sack Sarri, whatever. Bro, he is gone.
He is so gone. Like, it's not even a thing.
And the maddest thing is, now he's gone. It's so peak for Chelsea.
So, it's like, but all right.
So can I ask you a question? If he don't go to Real Madrid, where would he go?
Who?
I don't think he'd stay in the Premier League. I think he'd go somewhere abroad. I don't know. That's a tough question.
I think it's a tough question as well. I wanted to actually. The reason why I brought up Chelsea is because I wanted to ask you guys about the link for Zidane to come into Chelsea.
Nah, you lot are taking the
No,
mick
I swear to you, that's
of
what-
Sarri. Sarri's still a manager. You're already looking at new managers. Nah, come
I
on.
would be.
Bro, he's only been there for like 7
What
months.
makes it so funny? Chelsea fans already looking at new managers.
Yeah,
bro. You know when you go Argos with the catalogue?
But you know what? Everyone's, hey, you got to lick your hand. You got to lick the hand in that.
For Christmas, and you like mark them off.
Mark 'em
That's what they do. They're just marking off managers, waiting to go.
Do that
They can't
fold.
get- yeah.
Do the fold at the top.
Yeah.
You got to do the fold.
And then the chief executive is running up to Abramovich like with the little asterisks going like, please,
Please, can we have one of these ones instead? Bro,
Nah, but you know what?
instead.
You know what? The Sarri in or out thing is big split of opinion because a lot of Chelsea fans are annoyed that they keep changing managers, and then some are like, "Who cares?"
Do you know what?
Because they're trying to, as Chelsea fans want to adopt a style of play in it, and they can't adopt it if they keep changing managers.
Do you know what I
They're just gonna
love?
keep
All
moving.
these Chelsea fans, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
I
listen.
forgot. You know,
We're talking about.
Now listen.
Ready for Chelsea
Listen. The thing with Chelsea fans, you go, oh, it's a tough period. This is embarrassing, bro. Before Abramovich came, you lot were a mid-table team. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, okay? Please.
Trying to say they're as good as Fulham back then.
And this is what every Chelsea fan who supported Chelsea before 2003 says to me. Oh, yeah, but the year before Abramovich came, we finished 4th. Yes, well done. Well done. But before that, you lot were dead. Okay?
Yeah.
You were a
We're Carlo Pellicini now.
you were famous for battering man up on the pitch.
Yeah, Dennis
That's what
Rice
they're
and that.
famous for. They were famous for
That's
beating their own
That's
fans
Poyet.
up, beating other fans up on the pitch
Allow
in
it.
the 80s.
Allow it. Allow it. But why do you hate them so much? They got nothing to do with it.
No, listen, I don't hate them.
But you're just.
I just don't like them. I don't like Chelsea. Why would I? They're
They
just
took
everything
over
I don't like about
your
football club.
cheap station, to be fair.
Oh, that same dead joke.
It's true.
One of my bedrooms, he's a Chelsea fan in my group chat. Someone just called him an NF. He's black.
But yeah.
NF. I was like, right, bro, that's a bit harsh. Let's just
Yeah.
chill out with all of that. But anyway, no, honestly, the reason
There's
why I want to
bare
get back
them
to
at
Akeem's
Chelsea,
point is because Chelsea are well known for changing managers, but normally it works. Like
Yeah.
normally whenever they bring
Yeah.
in a new manager,
It's like-
there's
it's like a-
there's
it's
normally
like
that
a wi-
instant impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's why I'm surprised.
But they've had proven managers back in it. When they've employed new managers, they've all been proven. Like
Exactly.
Ancelotti, Mourinho,
Sorry, ain't won nothing. Yeah, he ain't won
even
nothing.
Hiddink for that 6-month spell.
Yeah.
Like, but these are managers that are well respected in the football game and know what they do.
Remember Benitez came through and won.
Yeah,
100%.
And, do you know what? The way they treated Benitez at the time was despicable. I thought.
it was.
Just because the guy did a lot better than some of your managers that have come in. Yeah. And you know, he
But
came
I
in
swear he doesn't even get a good welcome when he gets.
Avram Grant.
I never forget the headline. Avram Khan.
Yeah.
It's like Avram Khan.
That's the key. That's the key on that headline.
How you gonna say Avram Khan and just have his face there? Bro, that was when them tabloid papers were running people's minds.
That's when the papers were actually in control of the media. Not anymore, though.
Not anymore, folks.
Not anymore.
But look,
we don't care about you.
Obviously, this is a segue. This is a segue, and it's an important question I want to ask you lot, yeah? Because Chelsea, obviously, in this issue where people say, look, if they sack a manager now, they might lose Hazard, but they'll get 3 world-class players in the summer, and next season they can win the league.
No.
Yeah? No, I'm just saying, this is what Chelsea do every 18 months.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, true.
I don't see it happening
And I
now.
had a big argument about stuff like this when I was saying, look, are Man United or Arsenal in that position where, let's say they sack a manager today, which they both ultimately have in the last 6 months, can they win the league next year? Or are they so far off that they can't win it?
I think a team like United can.
Okay.
I can't see Arsenal will not win a title in my lifetime.
So here's the part. Here's the part of the argument I was saying, yeah, and this is the key thing, yeah, because we're talking about Chelsea and Man United. We've just kind of finished up on this game, which Man United's won 2-0. Sanchez has played another dead game, yeah.
Word up.
And we're talking about Sanchez here. Here's the question. This is important, yeah. So Sanchez, when he came to Man United, which was just over a year ago now, yeah, when he was playing the piano,
and that,
yeah. Someone said to me, yeah, live on radio said, Sanchez only went to Manchester United for the money.
Yeah.
He only went to Manchester United for the money. Now, I'm saying, they were like, if you had a choice between Man City and Manchester United, you'll always choose Man City unless it's for the money. And I said, even if Man United was 5th when he came, which they weren't, you would still choose Man United. Because Man United is a bigger club and a club that has more prestige. And in 2 or 3 years,
No, you
could
wouldn't.
win more. So I wanted to know you guys' opinion.
I disagree.
Did Sanchez or certain players like Sanchez, did he only go for the money?
That was
or do
a
you think,
contributing factor.
So you don't think prestige comes into it,
I don't think
or the
cares.
size of the club?
Bro, like, he wants to win trophies.
It does come into it. It does.
Yeah,
come
of course,
into it,
but at the end of
it's
it-
just that the only reason why this conversation just becomes a little bit more redundant now is because since Man City released that documentary, that let us know that Man City even had no interest in it.
Yeah, but that's in hindsight.
That's
That's in hindsight.
So
because I don't
if
believe
we're
that. I don't
talking-
believe that rubbish. By
No,
the
no,
way,
but-
I don't
but
believe
that
it.
was basically what they said in the thing.
Yeah, of course he did. Because they didn't get him.
No.
It's like us saying that we didn't want Robinho.
You can see that when they were.
No, I'm not having that
That's when
nonsense.
they was going to get Laporte as well.
I know, but I'm not listening to that nonsense though. It's crap. That's rubbish. That's rubbish to me.
Listen,
so-
listen,
Alright,
listen,
so that's what we
listen.
see.
Let me say.
Hakeem, I understand that's what we see, mate.
No, I'm
but,
just saying-
But somebody, you also saying that Sanchez, who gets 500 bags a week, didn't go United for the peace.
I'm saying that
You must
because
be mad.
I'm saying that because 500
bags
Bro,
a week.
if you man were players, honestly, I'm just asking you, yeah. I'll be honest, yeah. If I was a player, yeah, going to Italy now, let's say, I'd think I would prefer going to AC or Inter rather than Napoli. Just because Napoli is closer to winning the league, I don't think like. I don't think most players think like,
So
because
you
you know the argument was, why would you go to Man United when Man City was top of the league, they were winning the league this year, and they could win loads of trophies? You don't think short term as a player
Listen,
like that.
Let me tell you something.
That's it.
Let me tell you something. You're using the argument, I'd rather go to AC Milan or Inter over Napoli. When you're older, you're going to remember the trophies you won and the big moments that you had in your career. You're not going to remember finishing 7th for a team that used to be good.
That's what you think.
Who cares?
No, that's what you
No,
think.
no, that's what I know.
No. No, it's not fact.
Listen, and let me say one other thing.
it's
One
not.
other thing.
Do you know why you're wrong?
When you're a pundit
Yeah.
and your name comes up at the bottom, you know
Oh
what they
my
put at the bottom?
days.
You're honest.
Yeah,
Nah, and appearances.
If
you ain't got honors.
if it
If you ain't
goes,
got honors.
if it says quarterfinals in the
Gareth
Coppa
Barry.
Italia, no one
Big
cares.
up Gareth Barry.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Going back to the Man United point,
Yeah.
if you're a player that's been offered to go to Man United or Man City,
Yeah.
Man United are 5th in the league, Man City are 1st, and you're being offered the same amount of money, if you're telling me that they wouldn't go to Man City, then you're...
I didn't say same amount of money. But I,
okay, well, even a bit
on the
more.
assumption that money is not an
That means
option.
you're saying
Yeah.
that money's the
Okay, no,
factor.
I'm just saying. I didn't say that, but okay, I get your
Even
point.
still, even if it was a bit more as
Jack-
well,
Jack.
a lot of these players will want to go to bigger clubs.
Here's the problem with what you're saying.
Man City are bigger than you
This
right
is
now.
what this is where you're talking.
fact.
This is where you're talking nonsense, in my opinion. Yeah. With what you're saying, yeah. Do you know what that's an assumption of? That's an assumption that Man City. Let's say I go in January, Man City, and they're top of the league. That's an assumption that
you go
I'm a
Turkey, mate.
short-term player. I'm a shit banner. No, wait. Listen to me. Yeah. That means in the next 2 to 3 years, I think Man City are going to still be here compared to Manchester United here. Yeah. And what you guys don't realise, yeah, is that players do go not just for trophies. Because on that logic, no player would go to anyone but Barcelona, Real Madrid, at Juve, and Man City. Do you realise that?
Life don't work.
Yeah, but don't worry,
Exactly.
yeah,
So what are you
all
saying
get
then?
that. Yeah, but
Not
not
I was
everyone-
going to say everything's second choice.
Yeah, but not
Is that what you're saying?
Bro,
Of course.
Nah, you're taking the
we
mic.
also have a say where we say if Real Madrid call you or Barca
going.
call you, you go.
But we also said a few weeks ago that might have changed now.
But you're
That's what we
talking,
said.
but you're,
Maybe,
yeah,
no,
but you're
maybe,
talking
but-
like everyone's got the opportunity to go there. They
Exactly,
don't.
they
So you're saying if everyone had a choice, they always would choose the team that wins the most trophies. That's what you're saying.
That's
Jack.
what you're saying. 'Cause
No,
you're
no,
saying
I'm
that-
not saying that.
You're just saying that Man United are a bigger
unless
club,
you
so
have a...
No, I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm
unless-
saying there's multiple factors. Trophies come into it. Don't get me wrong.
No, of
But
course.
what also
We're
comes into
talking
it?
about- we're
no,
talking
no.
about
What also comes in?
anomalies.
No, what also comes into it, bro? What also comes into it is that players. Remember, players grew up as fans as well, and they grew up with dominant teams. And no disrespect, but there's no. This matters, bro, because. As much as you know,
Of course,
bro.
no.
So
Bro,
what are
you're
you saying? Because
you're missing the
Sanchez,
point.
when he was 10 years
Bro,
old, what was he wearing?
No, you're explaining.
I don't know, you tell me.
He was wearing a Man United
You're
shirt.
explaining a very
With his
obvious,
dogs.
You're explaining a
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
obvious thing.
Why are you disagreeing then?
I'm not disagreeing.
yeah, but
all I'm trying,
you're
all
using
I'm trying
one-
to say is you're using exactly.
You're using a situation where you,
You just
assume
said-
that anyone would have supported Man United.
I'm not saying
could be
that.
any-
No, you don't get me.
Assuming,
You don't get me.
Not
I
even
mean,
that.
no,
Not
but-
even that. Do you know what he's saying? This is what I don't understand.
Go on.
We know that when a player moves to a club, there are many deciding factors.
Of course.
But I thought he was trying. I thought this whole conversation we're having right now in this debate
Yeah.
was about him isolating one factor, which is how big the club is.
Yeah.
That's
That makes
as a
sense.
factor. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And to me, when I was looking at Sanchez, if we are gonna just use the Sanchez situation, we could use others, but
Okay.
if we are using the Sanchez situation, some would say that if we're looking at the trajectory.
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 Yeah.
Trajectory.
Sound
There you go.
bite.
That's a classic J.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Bro, you could chop it all up and then go on.
If you look at where they were going, a lot of people would have said Man City were on the way up to building a proper
I agree
legacy.
that. I agree.
And they'll say Man United are on the decline from the because everyone says everybody has their time. So everyone's basically trying to say Man United, even though they are the biggest club in the world, fact, biggest. At the moment, they are on the decline compared to other clubs.
So let me ask you a question.
Let me
ask you a question. They are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Man United's biggest club in the world.
Well, you would say that because you both support
No,
Man United.
it's not about that. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. Real Madrid and Manchester United.
Real Madrid, Man United are the biggest sports.
Yeah.
Literally like sports.
Brands.
Sports brands.
Yeah, they make the most money.
Across all sports.
All right, but look.
But it's not about the money, how much money you make.
No, it does come into it. When you talk about size.
It does, but you're saying
size,
that's all you've said.
money.
Exactly.
Oh, well, because
Who knows them?
You got to deal with Adidas and...
No, it's not bad deals with Adidas. No, you're dumb. You're dumb. Bro, people, man them in Thailand know who he is.
Savage you.
Bro.
Because he's trolling.
I know.
He's trolling.
But you lot, you lot.
You're right, though.
You lot's got to understand.
What is it? The DHS? That DHS deal that put you to the top.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But look, man,
parcel delivery.
DHL.
Yeah, exactly. DHS.
That put you top spot now.
Now he's trying to troll it. He's trying to. Bro,
that's what we're making.
It probably makes.
Guys, let us know in the comment section below if DHL made it. Then
I want to ask you something.
Nah, because you understand what I'm saying, though, innit?
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
finally, two Man United fans understand what they're saying about Man U being the top club in the world.
No, we're not talking about that, bro.
I'm trying to say, I want to ask another question, just going on to that, because I was arguing with a City fan. And I want to ask you.
Well, there are any City fans out there? I didn't even know there were.
A couple.
Just boozy,
so basically, they were saying that if Man City right now, because you see, I was talking about the
trajectory.
No,
go on, you say it.
Trajectory.
Just stop saying it. Just use
that is the word of the day, guys. Trajectory. Can we make trajectory.
Trajectory.
No, trajectory.
Just give it a rest. Give it a rest, mate.
Or trajectory.
I can't say that, bro.
Trajectory.
I can't.
Trajectory.
Because we were saying that, he was saying that because he wants Manchester City to have more dominance, like Man United did in the league, he would prefer them to win the league back to back.
Of course.
Yeah. Over winning the league and then the Champions League.
I'd rather win the league and then the
Champions League, which is what I thought they would want to do. But he was basically saying that no. The key to making your club bigger.
But the thing is, it's easy.
That is true.
The thing is, it's easy.
No, but I agree with that. I agree with that from one. No, I agree.
It's easier to focus on the league than focus on winning the Champions League, because your quality of opposition is a lot harder, and because it's knockout football, you can have one or two bad games and you're out. Whereas with the league, you've got 38 games to make yourself
really
dominant.
Make
So if you put all your eggs into that basket, then you're more likely to get something.
Because Man United have won it like 3 times in a row. That many times they were more of a dominant club, and he was saying he would prefer City were on that before even thinking about.
Do you know what? You're more likely to remember winning the league and then the Champions League than 2 back-to-back leagues.
No. But the thing is, the fan part is irrelevant. Because
well, not really.
No, it's irrelevant because
every time we say fans,
it's irrelevant because
it's all about the money, mate. It's all about how many shirts you sell.
That's what it's all about. It's irrelevant because
it's about all the shirts you sell.
Hold on.
No, but we sold. But hey,
any clubs out there?
Yeah.
Get your man in the building, right? One peanut on the chest.
Why can't?
Hey, people like Cronky.
Let me talk.
People like Cronky.
Let me talk.
I don't care what happens.
I thought you can do a Stan Cronky accent. I thought that was coming.
He said
yeah, I know.
The ball Cronky.
Yeah, but look, fans, no.
Two-pair Keeve. You got a Cronky two-pair.
I can't laugh too much now. I bust up my rib playing football last week. So my rib plays.
Giant football.
Nah, some guy elbowed me if I catch you.
Hey, what position?
It's 5-a-side, bro.
So where was you playing?
I play up top. Hey, this guy's laughing. These times he can't even walk to the train station. So bloody hell, kids! I'm gonna go to Old Street because it's closer.
Hey, listen, we're gonna do it. Listen, big man team.
Get the bus there.
Man, up top.
Please, try.
I'm a holder. I can hold the ball up really well.
Joking.
Who you liking yourself to? What sort of player?
Do you remember Johan Elmander? Nah, yeah,
like
a Giroud.
What, he don't score any goals?
I score goals.
You know why Giant's a gangster? Because he still plays football in the cap. Leading up that with the cap on.
Nah, some lanky guy got sharp elbows. I went in for 50-50, went straight into my ribcage.
Nasty.
And like, bruv, when I breathe or cough, laugh, like it hurts. Like when I go to bed, I feel like an old man, like trying to move out of bed. I think I've either bruised it or I've cracked it or something. I don't know.
There's Jack's update on his injury report.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. By the way, Chris
out for 2 weeks.
Chris isn't here as well, so apologies. He's
hair transplant.
Hair transplant.
He's testing it for me, and then I'm going.
But he has to wait till Giggs' album comes out, so when he gets the streaming money from that, he can go to Turkey and sort out his trip. But yeah, he's with Big Bad Hollow Man right now.
Yeah, so he'll be back.
Big up Giggs, album out Friday.
You know why Chris is a little ussy as well, yeah? Because he ran away from that bait.
I went ussy.
All right, Mostak.
Ussy exclusive. Yeah,
the reason why he's lucky is because he knew what was coming with that bait corn.
I think that's what we're moving on to now. We're going to move on to Arsenal. And do you know why? Do you know what? I haven't laughed as hard as when I looked up on Wikipedia and I saw what BATE stands for.
Yeah, but what does it actually stand for?
It's like Borisov Automobile Tractor. Yeah, literally.
Tractor.
Let me get it out.
Oh my word.
But
and then to make it worse, Haleb and the man just went for a burger after the game.
It is.
Actually.
Yeah. No, the maddest thing is,
extra cheese in my
you know the maddest thing is, Heb's already retired. He was just there, like he just turned up. Thought, why not? And he just.
But wait,
I think it was Ransom put it up. He's like, this is like, yeah, the BATE Borisov back forward. It's just like Michael Dapper's fired the movie. He goes, Ratnu, Skutny.
Mad.
I see that.
He goes, I know.
Hold that Skutny.
He said that was the back forward. You saying that was a back four?
Hey, what announcer calling out the BATE?
Do you find it embarrassing that they lost, or do you feel it doesn't matter because they're going to win in the
second leg? I find it embarrassing that one of the players had to come off about Borisov because his shift was finished. His shift was done. He had to go lock up. He had to go lock up one of the restaurants.
Let me ask you a question.
How could one of their players come off and finish his shift at the restaurant?
Oh no, you're taking.
How?
Hey guys,
how?
Gaffer,
I
go. Did me check my phone? Is there any missed calls?
Man needs to clock in.
Oh my
God. Hey, let me ask you a question. If somehow Arsenal doesn't overturn this, yeah, do you think Emery should get sacked?
No, he shouldn't get sacked.
If they get slapped up, if they get slapped up in the second leg, honestly.
No, I'm gonna lie, yeah. Don looks so shit.
Hey. What did he say after the game?
His hairline's going back.
What did he say after the game?
No, big up Uncle Emery, but boy, he is stressed over there. And bro,
what do you think about the Lacazette situation?
They're away from home record.
What do you think about?
Yeah. Bro, I just find it everything.
Oi, troops. Oi, troops. No. Do you know what my money?
I'm going to see troops at the airport in the game, and literally the next step was back in the airport. And he was livid.
Oh, mate.
I want to just get back on the plane.
Now, you know the worst thing? You know the worst thing is they actually didn't get direct flights. So they had to do bed chopping and changing. Allow it.
Do you know, at least Robbie paid all their travel sorted with those views after the game. All the travel's been paid for. So big up Robbie.
Don't Robbie joke.
Them losses, mate.
Oh, mate.
Scooping from the losses.
How can football say, how you not called bait, but man's never heard of you? Then you got me about it.
And then they beat you, one of them. The maddest thing is, Troops was giving it all that. So remember he was talking about Arsenal. Yeah, we got Arsenal back. Having a go when they beat us 4-1, giving it all that. And now they're winning nothing.
Bro,
you are winning nothing.
Bro, you know what? I'm not sure if they're going to even overturn that loss. You know?
No win.
No, I'm not even.
Hey,
bro.
No. Listen, we can't run away from Man United's loss.
Yeah, 100%.
A lot of talk.
There's a difference. The Paris Saint-Germain and Borisov Automobile,
the BATE boy,
Tractor, Electronics.
But hold on, at the end of that game, did they even celebrate like mad? I said it.
They just
clapped some hands in that. Walked off like, yeah. It's only Arsenal.
Yeah, good win, lads. Yeah, another win on the board. Yeah.
No.
Because normally a team on that level will be like asking for like autographs.
Yeah, they don't care. And they look around, they see Xhaka and like all these little, what was it, Maitland-Niles and all that. They're just like, I don't even know who he is. Let
me go to the burger shop real quick. Pick up a living one.
Right, my wife's gonna kill me, man. Yeah, I need to be on.
Yeah, I need to be on.
I ain't seen the kids all day.
Bro, I tell you what, if they lose that game, Emery's gonna be under pressure still for his job.
I would love that.
Bro, banners are coming out. Banners are coming out.
Top about Borisov.
No, banners are coming out. I swear down.
I'm getting the lotion out and putting AFTV on.
Hey,
I'm getting ready for it,
mate. The lotion.
Get the lotion out,
Kleenex, you know.
Oh, foul.
Man's getting the lotion and the Kleenex.
Yeah, getting it out, mate.
Bring my thing. I know this sounds mad rude.
Nah, big man thing.
Big man thing. Emery's there to take these whippings.
What do you mean he's there? No, you're taking the mic. What do you mean?
Him getting sacked.
Bro, he's got his job. His job's under pressure if he loses to Bate.
No, he's not.
Brother. People already said Emery out already.
Bro,
you know
he's
that?
there to take these licks.
Well, hold on. Let me just say something. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
They put a man in charge who they knew who would be able to handle the pressure.
Let me ask you a question.
You're not getting peace for players. Like, yes,
that old chestnut.
They would have told him, let me tell you something, your fans are hostile. They would have said, you're not going to get the most amount of money for players. You're just going to have to it's not going to be easy. We can pay you well. That's it, my brother. Man,
let me ask you a question then. Why is Sarri almost up for a chop then and Emery's not when they're both in the same...
Different expectations.
What, for Chelsea and Arsenal?
When Chelsea get a new manager, they expect a league.
What did Arsenal expect
that's their
then?
pattern.
3 years without nothing?
They expected a bit better than this.
No, bro, they should be...
They expected top 4, yeah.
What? That's it? Nah, they didn't sack...
Bro,
they didn't sack Wenger. Bro, they didn't sack Wenger to finish top 4 again.
Yes, they did.
Bro.
Are you taking a mick?
Bro, Wenger got top 4 about 15 out of 16 seasons.
And then the last 2 seasons he didn't.
So just because of that, he's getting sacked. And then they're going to replace him with another guy. Nah, bro, you have no respect for Arsenal.
Listen, Wenger's a goat. All they said was,
is he a
it's
goat?
time for a change. That's all they said.
So you think Arsenal? You
see Emery? He's there to. Wait, Emery? Do you think any of his bosses call Emery when he takes licks from the Barté boys?
What do you mean?
Bro.
What do you mean?
The Barté boys.
What do you mean? Does any of them? You mean does Kroenke get on the phone?
No,
Kroenke, I don't think Kroenke has spoken to anyone at the club ever. I don't think he's ever spoken to anyone.
Nah, Kroenke talked. Kroenke talked to him.
They wouldn't have even sat Wenger. It was just a thing where they were like, you're not Wenger.
I bet
so wait, can I ask you a question?
I bet you
Jermaine.
Kroenke did not know who Arsene Wenger was.
No, I
bet you a tenner.
Show a bit of respect.
I bet you a tenner didn't know who he was.
Kroenke's in a conference calls at least once a week. Come on, bro. Show a bit of respect.
Yeah, but you get my point.
Let me ask you a question.
He's not under any pressure.
Let me ask you a question. Don't get to it. If Wenger finished...
calling Sarri either. Wait, Sarri ain't getting no calls.
It just gets the hitman out.
No. Wait.
That's what Sarri keeps sending from me.
Is it mutual consent or I'll get the hitman?
Hey, Jermaine, if Wenger finished top 4 in that last year, do you think he would have kept his job? Yeah. Nah, you're nah. Bro, the banners, with those banners out.
Unai Emery, we want you to
what do you
stay.
mean?
The banners went.
The banners didn't go away. Yeah, only went away when he announced he was leaving.
No, I think they stopped showing up to the games. That's when it got a bit peak.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, there was marches every couple of weeks.
No, but that stopped.
Yeah, it stopped when they knew he was leaving. That was the only time it stopped.
No, they did. After he announced he was going,
that's when it stopped.
Is it?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, if Wenger finished top 4, he would still have got sacked.
Because they said it was time for a change.
Okay, but Emery, I'm sorry, a change is not good enough to finish 4th. No, bro, you need to be title. You need to go for the title.
Let me tell you something. If Pochettino finished 10th this season, do you reckon his job would have been up for?
No, not Poch. No.
So why is it?
Bro, because we're talking about Wenger, who's been there for that long.
No, I'm talking about Emery.
Oh, you're talking about Emery?
Yeah,
because Emery's a new manager coming into a big side like Arsenal. Because Arsenal's expectations are they're going back for the title. Not this year.
They won't sack him.
No, not this year. No, not this year.
Hold on. So long to sack Wenger. They're not
this year. No, not this year. But you're not, bro.
Tell people out the last time they won the title. And tell them what your hairline was saying back then.
2005. Still the same.
Cane rose down.
Hey, he didn't even know what peanut butter was back then.
He didn't even have peanut butter company that day, bro.
Look, bro.
Bro, don't talk about title yet. Let's chill with that.
So you think?
Talk.
So hold on. If
Arsenal had a whole different stadium.
Wait. If
half these men don't even know what Highbury is.
If Arsenal
That's how long ago.
Hold on. If Arsenal finished 4th this year, is that honestly real talk? All jokes aside, is that a good season for Arsenal if they finish 4th this year?
Yes.
Bro, they'll be happy with that.
Of course they'd be happy with that.
Yeah, now because of where they're positioned in. At the start of the season, you think they'll be happy with fourth?
Akeem.
Nah, bro.
If your team finished fourth this year, would you be happy with that?
Given the circumstances,
Would you be happy with that? Chill off,
given the circumstances, yeah.
Mate, my thing. I'll take that. If I said, yo, Jay.
What about next year?
I'm like, what?
What about next year?
I'll take it.
What about next year? What Arsenal achieve?
Next season.
What Arsenal need to achieve next year? Let's say they finish fourth this year.
Wait, they're not finishing fourth.
They're not though. There is no chance.
Bro, but if they did, and should they be going for the title next year? Bro,
I'm telling you this now. Arsenal aren't winning the Premier League for a long time.
Bro, let us know because I need to understand why Arsenal fans would want Wenger out to replace them with someone else and then still finish fourth.
Ask Arsenal fans. They will tell you straight up, bruv. They got baby blue under their tops. They will tell you straight up.
What does that mean?
They're saying they're City fans. They'll tell you straight up. Listen, City's running this team.
They're not really City fans. There's some dumb ones.
Don't ask Chris about whether
anyway, we'll move
Emery
on.
should be in charge or not because he
doesn't like him. He wants Emery out.
He loves it because
he loves
it because he always says.
No, because he says it shows what Wenger does.
Yeah, because the fans picked Emery. Yeah. And you don't want this man in.
The fans didn't pick Emery actually, but
no, but you get the point.
Yeah,
it was him or Arteta.
Definitely wasn't Kroenke.
Arteta
didn't even know.
So that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that it doesn't matter out of those two.
Imagine if Arteta was in charge.
He's cack.
That Lego head. Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
No, I like Arteta, man.
They'd be top 10.
I don't think Arteta.
These would be the relegation battle.
Arteta would have been where Henry is.
Also, as we are staying up.
Henry's got sacked.
No, but. Bro, why do you always laugh about Henry? Why do you always laugh about Henry?
No, imagine.
Why do you always laugh about Henry now? You take the mix.
Imagine if Henry was in charge this season.
Bro, I saw some stats.
My chase.
Tell it, Shaka to put in his chair.
Bro, I saw some stat that Henry only won. He only won 2 games and he only scored like 9 goals or something. No.
In his own yard. That's his home.
Bro, that's
his home, bro.
When he talks the same language. Man talks the same language, all of that. No, he takes it.
No, that's bleeding out.
Like a blood clot. Like a blood clot.
That's bleeding out.
All right, but anyway, rest of the Champions League results. So what do you think so far? Champions League review. There was 2 other games.
We need to talk about Tottenham.
Done an absolute job.
Wow.
Incredible performance.
Yeah.
Like, I have to say. I've always been...
What do you think was incredible about it? Why do you say that?
That second half performance...
Yeah.
The way in which they completely nullified anything from Dortmund. I did not see one attack for them that whole second half.
Sancho was snuffed out, innit?
Snuffed out completely. First half, he was finding his way, and
it was
that's the cutting and out. Jan Vertonghen, I don't know what happened with him.
Wow, what a ball! Did you see that ball?
Both of them. Aurier's ball as well. Aurier's ball for the second goal. I think it was. Vertonghen, when Vertonghen.
No, because they're playing Vertonghen on fullback, innit?
Yeah, left back. Yeah, and the ball into Son, incredible, world class. One of the best balls I've seen this season, no homo.
Yeah.
And then Aurier's ball, that division from both Aurier and Vertonghen. Vertonghen firstly to make that run in behind as a left back, to make a run like Harry Kane like that is crazy. And then secondly, Aurier's Aurier's I don't even know what I'm talking about. I've lost my chain of thought.
Needle through the I know you're saying,
yeah. His vision to pinpoint that run and play it into Vertonghen. And even the finish from Vertonghen was great.
And you know what I love?
Leave it. No, bring my team.
And then even Llorente scored.
Do you know what I love about this? Yeah. Do you know what I love about the Tottenham team? Yeah. How they've made so much use. You know when teams. You know when you always have that term like play to their potential. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tottenham is like they literally are. You know when you know when you got that toothpaste, you got a little bit left, and you're trying to they're literally making the most out. Remember, they have Trippier, Danny Rose, Ali, Kane, all out. And don't forget, they had to sell Dembele and no Victor Wanyama all season. He's only just coming back in now. 6 key players.
Every time I say that Ben Davis is injured, he's like, no one cares about.
No one cares about Ben Davis, bro. Stop that.
Or when I say Eric Dyer, he's like, no.
But real talk, all of these man and them man, bro, they've legit got at least half of their first team squad out.
Yeah.
Plus, they didn't buy anyone in a, and these men are still only 4 points off the top.
You know, Poch pictures when he's like this.
Bro, but all banner, brother, they're still in the title race. They're still in.
I've got mad respect for Tottenham.
They're so icy. It's unbelievable.
Bro, they're even making Llorente bang.
Llorente's goal. It was such a dead finish though. You know when it just like glances your eyebrow and goes in.
Yeah, but He's actually been bagging recently.
Now, you know what I rate?
Because I remember when he got injured, everyone was like, well, they can't Lorente.
And then the first game he started was against us and he scored the own goal.
Bro,
As a striker,
do you know what I rate?
at
These
this
man are even playing man like Foyth, yeah? And who's the Avedon that they play?
When I heard he was from Argentina,
Who's Avedon?
Yeah, Argentina.
I was like, no, he's definitely like Scottish with a name like Foyth.
Yeah.
But
Who's that?
it's pronounced Foyt, isn't it?
Who's the other man that they play in centre midfield?
That sounds like
that young kid.
Skip.
Yeah. Man sounds like
make sure
some
you're
sort-
Foyt and Skip.
Hey,
Wait, man, he sounds like a gypsy saying Foyt. Come on in this Foyt. Come on in this Foyt.
yeah. But big up, because somehow they're still doing a thing.
Bro, them man are doing this.
Bro, how are they?
Oi,
cutting
I'm
up?
amazed.
I remember,
No, no.
and let's not forget this.
I never thought an Argentinian could do judge, but he's been doing it.
Bro, and let's
respect.
not forget, Dortmund are one of the best sides in Europe at the
Oh
moment.
yeah, 100.
If not, they're probably the best on form
Well,
alongside Liverpool and Man City.
It's very rare.
I know they're missing players, innit? Like Royce.
100%.
That's it.
But they're on.
And Alcacer, yeah, Alcacer.
Bro, and they played.
But still,
Bro.
bro, you have to give it to them.
No,
Those bad shots.
when Lorente scores, you know.
But what Tottenham? What people
you
do?
see-
Man,
you see-
like Son. Man, look at that Son.
Bro, Son
Hey.
is a don.
Son's your hero, bro. That is not.
No, don't.
That's gangster.
Son gives ratings.
He
Though.
is so hard, fam.
Hard.
Every time I watch Tottenham, I'm thinking, rah. Like, we were there when like they beat Real Madrid. Like, we get mad confused. We're like,
Little plug.
Like,
Oh, yeah, man.
no, I'm just saying. You know, like when you're watching that, like, rah, these men are really out here.
Let me ask you a
And every
question.
time I want to
Oh,
back
and Toby, I think he grew some hair back that night.
But you know the problem here is that Tottenham, people saying Tottenham could easily just go Dortmund and lose 4-0.
It wouldn't surprise me.
But that's the
Because let's not
fucking
forget,
goal.
let's not forget they done a job on Juve in the first leg, I think.
Yeah,
And
but
the
that
second
was
leg,
too
they fell
long.
apart.
That was too.
That was different. That was tight.
Like, they got
They fell
three
apart in
goals.
like 10 minutes.
Nah, if they score,
it was like a
yeah, it was
bad-
2-0.
Yeah.
But
Concentration.
apparently Harry Kane's back with the second leg, innit?
Yeah, if they score
Be
one
back.
goal, it's game over.
He's already gone 6
They would-
weeks.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be nice if they.
Right, now the other game.
I don't care if they don't win the whole thing. I just like.
Do you know what?
I think it's so good. I think it's. You guys let me know what you think about this, yeah?
You think all English teams are going through?
No, I think it's just good for.
No,
for,
Man
to
United
go
aren't
far.
going
Huh?
Man United aren't going through.
Okay, cool. Man
Man
United's
United,
out.
Man United out.
So you think okay, I personally don't think Man United's out. And I'll say, the reason why I don't think that is because, like I said in the group.
you're mentally unwell,
Like I
that's
said in the
why.
group, it's because it's 2-0. It doesn't matter even if it was Real Madrid or Barcelona. The fact is, it's away goals. Man, do you know why? If it was the other way around and Man United lost.
Because it's away goals, but we.
No, listen.
Man
His
United's high.
second leg is always better to play. Bro, it doesn't matter if it's Man United or if it was even Arsenal I'm talking about. Second leg, Man United is playing away from home. Personally, I think is a benefit. Because if it gets into a high-scoring game, Man United is in a positive. If it's 3-1...
Even though they're 2 goals
If
down.
it's, 3-1, Man United go through. Which is realistic.
Even though PSG have 2 away goals right now.
3-1, Man United go through. Yeah? PSG lost to PSG lost to
If my auntie had
Guigo
balls,
the other
she'd be
day.
my uncle. What's your point?
Oh, my days. Bro, so I'm asking you a question. Do you think it's unrealistic to win 3-1 against PSG away from home?
Yes.
Without Pogba.
So is that what you're saying?
Without Pogba.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's unrealistic.
I've said it numerous times.
You think it's zero chance?
No, of course.
I'm asking you a question.
0 chance is a stupid
Brother,
statement.
class.
Huh?
0 chance is a stupid statement. Of course,
Okay.
I would never say 0
Okay.
chance.
Oh, is that the
Oh, is that-
official?
is that-
Finally,
yeah.
we ain't got...
Bro, more tough games.
Yeah, more tough games. So we
Was that
literally
away or
getting...
home?
Who City got?
More tough games, bro.
Go on, here we go.
Yeah,
City's going to have a non-league.
Home, yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
of course,
Oh,
easy.
Surprise!
Is Man United playing home or away to Wolves?
Away.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, I'd love
literally-
it. I would love it.
So literally...
Of course, it's not.
Huh?
You know him. He'll say some dumb things like, "Is it a 0% chance?"
Who?
No.
Technically,
No.
it's not.
So
Technically, it's not.
then
But it's
so
not
then
going
why
to happen.
then-
Alright, do you
then
wanna
why are
put
you
these
saying,
in it?
oh, Man United's out? They're not.
We're here.
So why say it? No, do you know what annoys
What do you
me?
want me to say?
No, you know
Oh,
what
there's
annoys
a
me? No, do you know what
2.5% chance you might go through.
No, do you know what annoys me? Do you know what annoys me?
think you'll go
Do you know
through.
what
It's
annoys
very
me? Do you know what
simple.
annoys me about it? It's because you lot's comments
No,
have no
your
wait, hold
comments,
on.
your
No,
comments,
it's not my comments.
You
My
say
comments make
things
sense.
Like 0% chance.
I'm asking you a question. I
That
asked you a
actually
question.
makes and I know in maths that doesn't even make sense.
How? Why
Because
does
they're
it make
both
sense?
playing the game, so there's no way there's a
No,
0% chance.
bro, come
The only
on.
way there's
Why are you
0%
being
chance-
technical?
Because
Okay,
you're saying.
based on your technical point, by saying we're out, Then we're not then, are we? Because we're still in it because second leg.
Why do you focus on such little things like this?
I'm trying to say,
it's so pointless.
I even just said it's an uphill battle.
This is why the
uphill battle.
This is why
obvious.
So don't say they're not going to go.
This is why the podcast is so wrong.
Bro, this is why you're dumb. This is why you're dumb. This is why you're dumb. No, this is why you're dumb.
Man United have made it harder for themselves.
Do you know why you're dumb? Obviously.
So that's it.
Bro.
You know when you start coming with...
Bro, do you know what you lot are dumb about?
You know in second legs...
Bro, do you know why this is stupid? Do you know why this is stupid?
Bro, you know said the same thing about Man City.
Jack,
but technically they're not out.
Jack, do you know what that's stupid. That's stupid talk.
Okay, that's stupid.
Bro, so why are you comparing Burton losing 9-0 or something?
Because they still technically had a chance to go through.
No, okay, so are you comparing... Hold on, use some common sense, guys.
Why are we talking about this?
You lot are actually coming across stupid. Because look, Man
United
2-0. Listen, hold on. Because you man are talking dumb now. Bro, any team, unless you're talking about Schalke or some dead team like that, any team that's 2-0 down in the first leg, how are they out? Use some common sense. You're talking about Manchester United, and you're talking about
Man United.
Bro,
you got boss off the pitch.
Listen
they
to me.
They haven't even got their best player.
So without their best player, that means they're not going to go through. That's what you're saying. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bro, I'm not having a... You know what's mad about this? You know what's mad about this?
Is that we've talked about this for 5 minutes.
No, Jack, do you know what's mad about this? Oh, no, wait. Jack, no, let's not move on. Jack, wait, do you know what's mad about this? Wait.
Yeah, 3-1 to Man United.
Wait, Jack, wait, hold on.
No, you're right.
Wait, no. Let me just answer what you're saying because you don't let me talk.
I haven't asked anything.
No, Jack.
It sounds like Ghost Banks. Just answer yourself and it's a lie. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
All right, I was gonna say big up. No, not big up.
No, not big up. Go, you fraud.
Hey.
Oh, it's coming. The F word.
You fraud. You live in Leeds. He lives in Leeds. Anyway, go on.
Look.
No, he lives in Leeds. That's what I'm saying.
It's simple. I've got an opinion. Yeah. When I said Man United may go through, it's a prediction. It's a prediction. That's my prediction. It's not. I didn't say Man United are going through. I didn't say it's going to be easy. I didn't say it's easy. I didn't say any of these things. I said if Man United win, I'm not going to come out and say I'm shocked. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to be shocked.
Well, you should be.
Why? Because I've seen patterns and I've seen teams like PSG or actually PSG bottle it. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I've seen it happen.
I tell you, bottled it, Di Maria, when he picked up that Heineken.
Well done.
The way he...
Why did Man United fans boo him?
He switched.
What?
Didn't you think it was a bit...
Because of the way it was going on in the game.
No, but that's because...
He was getting booed from the first minute.
For the first minute.
Huh? What? Because it's probably because of the way he left. Because of the way he left the club. That is the reason.
You didn't treat him well.
You never said one bad thing about the club. Yeah. We all knew we had a problem with Elvis.
Listen, the rage that came out of him when he scored that second goal. Here's a puta, F you.
But them lot, you know what players are like. You know it. They love.
I love it. No, but I would do that. If I was a player, I'd do that. Of course I'd do that.
You know when you get... Oh, Keane would definitely do that. You know when you're at the game, you're thinking, you're balling out, you hear boo, you're thinking, right, what was it?
And then you put a sick ball in and score.
Yeah, and then it kind of fuels you.
Then you're like, what?
Because he played, that was too sick. Anyway, big up Di Maria. But anyway... Whatever, man. I don't even care.
We'll see.
I don't want to talk about.
We'll see.
You're not going through. You're not going through.
We'll see. We'll see.
We will see.
To be honest, even if Manchester United go out, it
is what it is. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see.
Classic failure chat. It is what it is.
So let's talk about. Let's talk about this week's Champions League game.
You missed the other game. What's the other game?
Ajax, Real Madrid.
Yeah, Ajax got chiefed out the game.
Do you know? I thought. I thought they were harsh. I think that was a harsh rule out.
I mean, they should have drawn the game, but end of the day, I think they're out from that. Roma should go through.
No. They got a chance. There's only 2-1 down.
They have got a chance.
There's only 2-1 down. They could go to the Bernabeu, score 72 goals. So
they didn't have to score 72. You muppet. They only have to score.
Oh no, they don't have to score. Oh yeah, cheers, Jeff.
I'll score 60.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about these dweebs? Yeah. In the group,
dweebs.
Name calling.
No, you dweebs.
You know it's her with the name calling.
Yeah, when you bring like a customer and you're like 10, you're vet.
Hey, do you know what's dumb about whoever was in the group? Yeah. When they were talking, they were like, "Oh, you're out. You have to win 3-0." And like some people don't even understand the rules of the game. I think that was. You have to win 3-1.
Was that who said that?
Whoever said that was dead.
Probably Chris. He had the old, the old spice.
Jermaine's muted the group.
Spice.
He's muted.
Who, Chris?
No, he is.
No, me.
Why have you muted it?
Got too many groups.
So we got a group with who's in it? It's you, me, us three.
Us three, Expressions,
Rants, Dave, Joel.
If Bate go out, if Bate beat Arsenal, I'm putting troops in the group. I'm putting him in the group.
No, definitely.
If I'm putting all of them, I'm putting Robbie in it as well. I'm putting all of them in the group.
Yeah, no, what I'll do is you put it in, I'll just send a voice like, I've had enough, Robbie. And just leave it. Just leave it.
That's going to be the most active. That's going to be the most active night on.
If they lose, I'm putting troops in there. 100, or you do it. One of us do it.
All he's going to say is troops left.
We'll just keep re-adding them. Everyone just keep re-adding them.
No, that'll make him mad. All right, cool. I'm going to talk about this Liverpool Bayern game.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's a tied around. I think it's going to be good. Yeah. I think that's a tied around.
Do you think both teams obviously are, I think, second in their league now? I don't even know if Liverpool's top. Liverpool's still top of the league. Do you think that Liverpool should kind of take the L and play a weaker team to focus on the Premier League?
No, because of goal difference there.
No, but you know what I mean.
It's joint.
But I'm saying, do you think they should focus on it? Because Liverpool have a chance now this weekend because City's playing the Carling Cup final.
Oh, is it this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend coming up. Yeah. Do you think that they have a chance? Do you think this is where psychologically they could go? I think they've got that game and they're going to have another game in hand. So they can actually go 6 points clear by the time I think City next play. I think.
Who are they playing this weekend, Liverpool?
I think it's Burnley or something. Let me check.
I know we got West Ham away Friday.
Yeah, no one asked about your teammate.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to do like a little update. You got a little news or anything?
No, it's not Burnley. Tottenham's playing Burnley.
Just to add to our season, one of our under-18 players might be facing.
How can we forget who they're playing? They're playing Man United.
He's talking about after that game.
Huh?
I'm
not sure after that game.
Yeah.
He's talking about after.
No, I say to add to Fulham's voice.
After that game.
Watford. That's not an easy game though. Still,
that's not easy.
Who are you talking about?
Watford. Yeah, this is the weekend one.
Oh, Everton away as well. But Everton have been.
It's funny because I don't want to talk about this game at all.
What game?
United Liverpool.
Why?
I do feel like this is where you can turn them over.
I don't want to see.
No, I could see you lot winning that game. I don't know why. I could just see you lot winning it.
It's going to be so. I'd rather him say it.
Do you know what? This is a bit mad.
Then next week we get a Liverpool fan on. Win or lose, draw.
We'll get through one. We'll get through one.
Get through.
Foo's only
coming mad.
Foo's only coming on if they win.
He's a fake Liverpool fan, armchair supporter.
Oh,
you heard me, Foo. You heard me.
Foo goes to games, don't he?
Yeah, no. He films it like he's at games.
Yeah, that's why he's at games.
Yeah. You're never one. He's like just got the TV on loud. Oh, he's got the surround sound. That's why. Yeah, surround sound.
You don't give a. You don't care, bro.
I'm just looking forward to.
Quick prediction for that Liverpool Bayern, just very quickly. Then we get.
I reckon Liverpool can nick that 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah,
it's going to be difficult. I think
it's hard to be a
real. I think
Liverpool will lose it that one because they're going to play. They're going to focus on the weekend.
They're going to lose the second leg. That's what's so dependent.
I think they'll go through against Bayern, but this is when they're really tested now because they've had a period where they've been playing a lot of games in the Premier League, just a straight run of them, a few cup games here and there. But now they've got to deal with the Champions League.
They need to start playing a repeat.
There's big game after big game after big game after big game.
The 9th, so when you get that long rest.
They went on holiday, innit? Or they went on some training camp.
Training thing, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they got to start playing. Look, I don't think how we were talking about to Tottenham using their squad. I don't think Liverpool's maximised their squad like City or Tottenham have. Yeah,
I mean, they have.
No, they just don't. They haven't used Origi and Sturridge and Shaqiri like they should have.
No, Shaqiri they've used.
No. When I mean used,
Origi's been brought in a couple of times.
I know, but not enough. Like this is where
goal of the season.
Sturridge and Origi are good enough to get 10 goals a season each. Yeah, they are. So these guys are not. They're not rotating them enough to make them two useful enough. And it's like, they shouldn't be ever drying up on goals. They've got 5 top-class attackers. Plus Shaqiri, 6. Yeah? Bro, if they're not scoring at least 2 goals a game, what's going on? And sometimes they're allowing Mane and Salah, mainly those two, to get tired and play 90 minutes. But I remember you did make a factor. You made a good point the other day when you said sometimes these men have to play 90 minutes because it keeps up the momentum. Because sometimes you always wonder, like, why are you playing Salah when you're 3-0 up? Take him off. But sometimes these certain players need that run of games. Because if they come off, it's a problem. You see what I mean? They lose that form, they lose that dip. But come on, why are they not using Sturridge properly? Like Henderson, these men are good enough to come in and
just to hold
do a job.
Yeah, hold the lip. Yeah.
But instead, what he's going to do is play his best team against Bayern Munich and his best team against Man United for the whole 90 minutes and probably make 2 subs in the last 5 minutes. Bro, that's bad. That's bad team management. And you're gonna drain out.
I mean,
that's it.
There's no guarantee that he's going to be doing that.
No, there's no guarantee. It's a prediction.
I think it's something to watch, though.
It's a prediction, bro.
I do want to see what team he's going to play against.
Because that's what I love about Poch. Poch manages that team, bro. He doesn't play the bait, plays every game.
Even if he's got to bring Oliver Skip for...
Bro, even if man needs to play Foyt. Man needs to play Foyt.
Come.
Bare 57s on the back and stuff like that. Yeah.
Bro, bare 99s, 97s and that. Brother.
Yeah, no flake.
Innit, bro?
No flake.
Bro, it's mad. It's mad. Anyway,
I think Liverpool.
And final prediction, obviously, Man City easy going to win. You think?
Yeah. Who are they playing again?
They're playing Schalke, which, by the way, is the worst team in the competition.
If Man City win the quadruple, I don't know what I'd do.
Nah,
they've been so lucky in cup competitions. I'm sorry. It's the truth. It's the truth. How can you get Burton in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup?
And it's got Swansea today. Like,
they got Swansea today. They get Schalke in a draw.
Bro, they're getting mad.
But then again,
then again,
to be honest, they could have got a weaker team than Swansea. There are a few.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you got to dress it up and make it look not too bait.
Not too bait.
Yeah, do you remember when the ball pulled out?
Oh yeah, Bellamy. Hey, that was funny, bro.
Oh man.
But we'll see anyway. All right, listen, let's just get these comments up.
Just a quick one. Just to make our season worse, I saw an article today saying that one of our under-18 players is facing 3 years in prison in Singapore.
What?
What?
3 years prison, you know.
Why
3 years.
Singapore?
He's like half English, half Singapore. Is it Singaporean?
Singaporean.
Yeah, half English, half Singaporean.
Oh, okay.
And he's supposed
It's such a nice country. I'm just thinking,
he's supposed to be doing national service, and I think he's not done it. And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna put you in prison." He's like, Fulham came corny. He's like, "Yeah, I'm putting a strap down."
I'm out.
Yeah, he's moving like 21 Savage.
Man said Jack or whatever. This is by Maniac Older.
Right, I don't want any problems.
He said
Maniac.
He said
Maniac
Jack or whatever you're called must stay. So
jeez,
he didn't rate the name, but all he knows is wherever my man's called, I need him to stay, man. I need him on this show.
What else have they got?
All right, what else have they got?
Pick up.
I wonder who that is.
Well, what's up? What's so funny, Icky?
No, just
there's actually
there's a few dumb ones this week. Still. I need to pull
so every is Mike, just Mike. I don't know what your last name is, but big up to you. Every time when Joaquin says, "Let me just say one sentence," or "Let me just say one thing," he ends up talking for 5 minutes. even then, he doesn't make sense. But we'll figure his man. Hey, that is the realest comment I've ever seen.
Hey, this one's a bit mad.
Sorry, one more before.
No,
this guy called Kirix95 goes, "You lost all sponsorship opportunities when Akeem took off his hat."
No, look here. Hey, I'm still blaming you for that, Jack.
Wait, hold on. This is actually a football one. That don't make no sense. What was he doing?
Look at that. Sponsors. We need you.
What's that? Alpacin hair growth.
Oh, what, the German one, yeah? German shampoo for your hair. Caffeine shampoo. Why do I know that?
Why do we get that?
What?
Why don't we just go for a hairline team?
Yeah. How sick that would be. Hairline sponsor.
What, the fibers? The fibers.
We talk about hairlines all the time.
Yeah.
By the way, Bear Man used the fibers still. Don't get it twisted. Bear Man used those fibers. Don't get it twisted. A boots joint. Man goes into Superdrug and that. Cops that. Hey, anyway, look. This is actually a football one, but this is a dumb one, yeah? Chris always speaks sense. Salah is not world class.
You're a ficker.
Aguero is not better than Henry because he's got no PFAs. Bullethead Akeem is just a prisoner of the moment.
That's Chris.
That's Chris.
What's the name of the person that wrote that comment?
Xavier Dabira, one of the made up names.
Yeah, it's one of those artists that Chris manages.
Ah, you're foul. No, you're foul. No,
you're
another one from Kirix95. He loves a comment. He goes, "Jite looks like the Milky Bar kid that ate all the Milky Bars."
Oh my days.
I need to get you the glasses.
Oh man.
All right, this is from somebody called JJ. He said, "Chris's hairline is doing up marathon while Akeem's bottom lip is doing bicep curls. Hella exercise." I was like, okay.
So dumb.
Yeah, okay.
I like good jazz that. Bro, whoa.
What?
Oh, Hey, look, this is a good one though. Giant brother, coming from a United fan, I've got love for Fulham. You man gave us Edwin and Saha. Real ones, no.
Do you know what? To this day, I don't know how we let Edwin van der Sar go for so cheap.
Because you're
Sold
Fulham.
him for like 2-3 million.
What a brilliant keeper, bro.
Bro, he's our third best keeper of all time.
Literally.
I know. He was brilliant. He was a brilliant.
Would you say third? Yeah, he's passed. De Gea's not. Is De Gea number one between him and Schmeichel? Anyway, yeah.
Salaristic said.
No. This takes the mic. Hold on. Cheeky Sport Friday cast. Jake, white version of Big Worm, thinks he's banned with.
Who's that? So who's that? Is that not? Who's that guy? That Nazi 16? Is that your guy?
No.
Man said Big J's chin is cheating on his second chin with his third chin. Rumour has he has a fourth chin on the way.
It's Andy. It was Andy.
And Andy, you guys.
Andy wrote the comment.
Andy, is that funny? Oh, that's savage.
Oi,
Andy, is that man funny?
Got a fourth one on the way. Salaristic says Akeem has his headphones so far back. It's nearly where his hairline starts.
I saw that one.
Hairline injury.
But he'd actually said that joke before. Still.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's dead.
Dead. All right.
Are we done? Or?
No, we're not. Big J looks like Chewbacca.
Oh, is that one man funny?
It's just dumb, innit? It's just dumb.
Chris,
like, why do people think of Chewbacca? Why think it's...
Aaron Joseph says Chris at the end pretending he can read. Everyday Fico.
You know what? There's one dumb one about Chris. Hold on. This one, no. He's taking a mic. No, here we go. Musti Mukhtar. I saw Chris fighting with a bus driver. He got clocked. Wait. He got clocked using a 16-year-old oyster card.
Why
I'm gonna get caught.
No, but
you're always on to Chris.
Yeah, have you noticed? You see Chris, someone just makes up the
maddest stuff. On that note, I think we should leave it on that one.
Oh my! I was not gonna say it.
People always do that to Chris.
And it's so realistic.
Just make up this moment. I saw Chris. He was blushing when I saw
yeah, some homoerotic weirdo like all these.
No, because I'm starting to get worried about what doing the work. I'm starting to get worried about what Chris is doing on a day-to-day.
Yeah.
A 16+ Oyster card just nuts. I'll leave it there, man.
Man, that old Chris, you know.
Listen, make sure you guys leave the comments.
Oh my days.
Keep them coming.
Chris will be back next week. We're gonna get a Liverpool fan on next week. 100.
What's the competition?
There is no competition, man. Stop that, bro. Unless you'll give him your...
Guys.
We're giving away a free Murky tracksuit. Tracksuit.
Hey, free Murky tracksuit.
Free Murky tracksuit.
Exclusive.
Big J. Exclusive.
Guys, comment below.
Murky.
Hey, we're out, yeah?
Yeah.
Please leave a comment, mate.
Please leave a comment.
Subscribe.
Hey, wait. Hit the bell. Hey, Jake, hit the bell here. Yeah.
And if you want to check out last week's episode.
Yeah.